Hey, how are you today? We are on the live show today, and today we are talking about three things that will speed up the process for you to take your fans to clients. Okay, so it's from fans to clients, three elements that speed up the process. Guys, hi, if you don't know me, my name is Lisa Balthaser, and I am a digital marketing strategist, and I help business owners take their business from zero to hero, or in other words, I help you grow your business so you are able to grow, scale, and hire a team. So I help you do all of that using social media, social selling, and mindset coaching. So how are you guys today? I am so super excited. Last week we had our workshop, Become Irresistible online workshop, and we went through the process of creating great content, and we learned how to connect with our ideal clients. So today, I wanted to talk about three things that will speed up the process for you to take your fans to clients. Okay, so if you have a business and you are seeing me, you probably have a presence online. So that would be on social media. You probably have a business page. I hope you have a business page if you have a business. You may have a Facebook group. You may have other means by which you connect with your ideal clients. Many people today are connecting with their clients online, not just small businesses, but large businesses also. And that's why the large businesses actually hire teams of people to help them with their customer service and client experience, because experience is so important these days. So today, after talking about last week how to cultivate an audience, how to get them in your circle, how to get in front of the right people, how to really connect with them on a human level, today we're going to talk about three things that need to be in place in order to speed up the process to take them from fans into clients. And it doesn't just happen, guys. I mean, it may, but that's just a fluke. You do have to have certain things in place in order to take them from where they are now into being your client. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about is clarity. Clarity, guys. So when I'm talking about clarity, let me put this up here. So this is what we're talking about today, the three elements that speed up the process. So the first thing is clarity, and this is clarity on your part. You, the business owner, you need to be really clear on a whole lot of things when you are marketing your business online, because if you are not clear on these things, your message is not going to sit properly with the right people. And that happens to so many people. I see it over and over and over again. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is clarity. Okay, so you need to know exactly who you serve. Okay, so we all have that client avatar that we've figured out when we started our business, who we want to serve or who we do serve. And demographics aren't so much important as to if you're in business where they are in their journey. So even if you are doing health and wellness, where is somebody in their journey? Because where they are in their journey has a lot to do with how you talk to them and how you serve them. So it's not just the what that you're helping them with, and it's not really just the who. Okay, so it's where they are in their journey too. So you have to know who they are exactly, where they are in their journey, because you need to know how to be able to speak to them. You need to understand what their biggest problem or challenge is. What is their biggest problem or challenge? The one that they go up against a wall, the one that they need to get around, over, or through in order to get to their goals. That's the thing that you need to be talking to them about, their biggest challenge, the one that just stops them dead and makes them turn around or back down or stop working toward their goal. That's that thing that would make all the difference in the world to them. And that's the thing that you need to be able to speak to if you want to serve them well. So you have to know who you're serving. You have to know their biggest challenge. You have to know how you fill the gap for them. Okay, so that is how you actually fill in that gap that they have. There's a gap they're trying to get from here to here, and there's all this stuff in the middle. So how do you fill that for them? What is your process of getting them there? What exactly do you do? How do you work with them? How do you serve them? And how do you get them over, around, or through that challenge that is blocking them from getting there? Okay, you need to understand inside out how it is you serve them. Okay, because you need to understand how to talk about that to them. Okay, so the way that you serve them that will move them from where they are now to where they desire to be, or the result that they want, is that thing that they're looking for. Okay, but they may not know that that's what they're looking for, so you need to connect the two for them. You need to connect what it is they where they're at now and where they're going, and how exactly you help them. Or you need to talk about how you're helping clients do that and demonstrate that that is exactly what you do. You also have to, not only do you have to understand where they are now and where they want to go, you have to really deeply understand the outcome that they are looking for. Okay, so for instance, if somebody tells you that they want, they're not getting, they're not being able to lose weight, they're just, they hit a wall, they're not able to lose weight, and they want to get down to like 120 pounds. That is not necessarily the outcome that they really want. What they really want is they really want to feel healthy. They really want to have energy. They really want to be able to do. The size is kind of irrelevant. I mean, maybe in their head it is, but maybe once you start working with them, the size isn't really necessarily a thing, okay? It's how they're feeling, it's how their body is working, it's what is going on with their health. Those are the real issues. So you need to be able to connect everything for them to help them to understand those things that you help them with and how they connect with their outcome. Okay. You also have to understand what their long-term challenges may be. So for instance, if you do help somebody to lose weight and they get to their desired weight, their goal weight, will they be able to maintain it? What's going to happen down the road? What things are going to come up for them? You have to, and it's not necessarily always the same for every person. It can be different for different clients. So that's why you really need to have a deep understanding of the outcome that they truly, truly want. And most people, when they are going to pay you for something, they're not going to pay you for a temporary change. They want a permanent change. They want something that's long lasting and sustainable. So you need to be able to clearly demonstrate how you serve them and why it can be sustainable over time, because that's really what a lot of people are looking for. They want to take something away. They don't just want to, oh, it's just okay for the moment and then, oh, back to square one. They want something that is going to actually fix the problem and fix it for the long term. Okay, so there is that clarity. Clarity is huge, guys. And until you have clarity, it's really, really hard to talk about exactly how you serve your clients. Because without that clarity, whatever you say isn't going to resonate with them in the way that it should or could if you know exactly what you're talking about to them and are really, really clear. So that may mean that you're not getting as much visibility. You're not getting as many people come into your circle. You're not getting as many clients. So if the clarity piece isn't there, chances are you're struggling in some way to get clients. Okay. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about that must be in place before you can convert someone to a client is trust. Okay, so we've all heard the know, like, and trust. We all understand that people need to know, like, and trust us. It's been out there. People talk about it all the time. But trust, the trust part, the know and the liking comes into play, but not as much as the knowing and the trust, I don't think. And that's simply because if you get to know someone, you really know whether they can help you or not. And you may love them, you may be indifferent to them. If you don't like them, you probably won't work with them. But the liking, it's kind of one of those like on the fence things. So it can go either way though, but I really want to zero in on that trust factor because when people get to know you, they begin to trust you. In order for them to get to know you, they need to see your content at least 16 times and interact with it at least 16 times. That's a lot, guys. I've heard numbers as high as in the 30s. It is crazy today. There is so much going on online. There's a lot of competition for attention no matter where someone goes online. So you need to really stand out. Someone needs to really get to know you before they will work with you because listen, there's like 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe even 500 other people out there who do the same thing that you do, that come into contact with your potential client each and every day. So it's really important for you to be in front of your clients regularly, potential clients, and to get to know them so they can get to know you, so they can trust you, so that they can see that you are the expert in what you do, so that they can truly understand that you and only you are the person that they want to work with. And you can't do that if you're not in front of them. Okay, so you have to get in front of them. They have to be able to trust you. And trust is something that takes time. So you have to do things over and over and over again. And that's where number 2 comes in on my notes here. And I have written down repeat, repeat, repeat. Okay, so when you are going out there online and you are talking about your clients and how you take them from here to here, okay, and you're filling that gap for them, you're talking about all those things, okay, you should be talking to a fairly niche down audience. And the reason for that is because you want to be able to repeat the information over and over and over again. Now this isn't exactly the same information. It can be very similar material presented a different way. But what I want you to understand is that when you are repeating something over and over, first of all, most people do not see all of your content online. As a matter of fact, only a very small percentage of people actually see your content online. So if you feel like you're repeating the same thing over and over and over again, chances are the people watching it haven't even seen it before. It's you that's feeling that way because you know what you talk about each and every day to your audience. So what I want you guys to take away from this is that you need to repeat, repeat, repeat those same things, the same content buckets that you talk about each and every week. You should only have a handful of things that you really talk about each and every week. And those are the things that you will get known for. So you're going to be repeating those things, driving home those points. That is what you will be known for. That is why people will want to work with you, because they have seen you talk about this over and over and over again. That's their problem. They want that solution, and they've heard it from you in different ways, so they will want to work with you. But if you're talking about one thing one day and another thing another day, confused minds don't buy. And it's just that simple. And that's why it's really, when I work with my clients, I work with them to create a signature program that is something that they can be known for. Yeah, they may have other things that they do and other ways that they serve people, but that one thing is how they go out into the world and present themselves to the world. That one thing is the reason why people come to them. They may not work with them in that capacity, but it's that one thing that gets known out in the world. Think of large time marketers, for instance. Some of them are very well known for their courses. Some of them are very well known for their programs, and they only market that one thing. So it's really, really important to really zero in on a big offer, a signature offer, that thing that you want to be known for, and talk about that. So for me, it is the Irresistible Entrepreneur. And that is my group coaching program. And it actually just rolled out a few weeks ago. So if you're interested in that, let me know. It's a group program where I work with clients for 12 months. They get personalized service from me. It's really a standout program because you are getting personalized service. You are getting access to me. I am basically helping you walk through your entire growth in your business. Okay. And when you walk away, you will get from the program the understanding of how to create a consistent flow of clients. You will also understand how to get those clients into your circle, how to talk to them, how to convert them, how to grow your business, how to actually scale and then build a team. So and guys, you may say, well, 12 months, that's a long program, Lisa. But listen, guys, how many people do you know that built a business in under 12 months? That's really difficult to do. So I work with clients and we get them on that journey. And sometimes, depends where you are in your business, you may not get to hiring the team, but you will be set up to do all of those things. And that's what's really important for me, to be able to help people position themselves to be able to build the empire that they want online. So for me, that is my signature program. And that is what I will be talking about. You'll be hearing about this. I only rolled it out a few weeks ago. So, if you haven't heard it before, it's because I just rolled it out. It's been in the makings for 3 years. I'm excited about it. It allows me to serve more clients, and it allows me to serve them in a personalized way, so I don't lose the one-on-one touch that I love with my clients. So that's my signature program. So you need to have something that you are known for, and that is going to be my thing. Okay. So before that, I was doing a lot of one-on-one coaching, and before that, I did a lot of digital marketing strategy for people. So my business has changed over the years as a digital marketer. As digital marketing changed, as the way we do things online changed, so has my business. And it's also really important to keep that in mind and evolve with it. So when you're repeating the same things over and over and over again, your clients become to understand what you're all about, how you can help them, and why they'll understand for themselves why they would want to even work with you. So being known for that one thing will allow them to have a deeper understanding as to how you serve people. So what happens, and I'm just gonna use myself as an example here, because years ago when I started my business, like way back in the day, back in 2013, I started my business. Well, I wasn't really positioned properly. I didn't know where I wanted to be. So people were never clear on what I help people with. I did do websites. I did help set up blogs and get blogging and help with blogging and SEO, content marketing, social media, strategy, all of those things I help people with. I still help people with all of those things. However, my positioning has changed. So it's all about positioning yourself in the marketplace. Okay. So now I don't do things for people. I help them do it, or do it better, or do it more efficiently. Okay. So it's a positioning thing. That's what I want you guys to understand. It's not that you're not doing all those other things. It's that you're doing them in a different way. Or so you're helping your clients in a more comprehensive way. Whereas before I was zeroed in on just the digital marketing or just the social media management. And that didn't serve my clients and it didn't serve me. So that, I changed to a structure that allows me to actually serve my clients better, to get them bigger results. And that's what I want for them. I want bigger results for them. So I'm excited about that. But you have to have that one thing that people will know you for. And you also have to be concise and consistent with your messaging. So like I was alluding to a little earlier, if you, for instance, are talking about this one day and this another day and something else the third day, people are going to be like, I don't know what she does. I don't know how she can help me. And they're going to get confused. And they're just not going to know exactly where you fit into what they need. So that's why it's really important to be really concise, really consistent with your messaging. Don't be all over the place. If you help people do something that you have personally gone through, been challenged with in any way, talk about that. Tell your story. Those are elements that actually bring people in and help them trust you because you've been there. They know that you understand. Okay. So that trust element is super important. And those are some ways to kind of help that trust along a little bit that I gave you there. Now, the last thing that I wanted to talk about today is the last element that you need. This is the third thing, is communication and rapport. Okay, rapport is really about, developing that good communication and having a deep understanding of each other and, two-way communication. So communication is one of those things that we think we have it sometimes, but we don't always really have it, if that makes sense. And let me just explain that a little bit. Okay, especially online, what I find, because I've been there myself. I've experienced this myself from myself. It's so easy to get online and you think you have good communication with other people, but when you're writing things online, because you're communicating in written form usually, sometimes it doesn't come across the way you think it does or the way you mean it. So communication sometimes gets a little lost online. So, it's really important to be really clear and have open communication. So when you have an audience that you are marketing to, it's really, really important to get into conversation with them. You need to get in a conversation with them. And let me just give you some of the reasons why that is. Number one, it helps to build trust. And because all of these things take time, every little thing that you're doing moves it along just a little faster. So if you're not taking the time to get into communication with people, it's going to take them a lot longer to trust you, a lot longer to know, like, or trust you, and especially that trust. And they're really not going to be able to understand as fast if you can help them. And they may go with somebody else. You may lose sales. Okay, so getting into communication with your people, with your tribe, is extremely important. Number one, it builds trust. Number two, you get to show them what you know. You get to show them what you know. You get to give them a quick win. You get to help them with something. Okay? That's extremely important because every time you help somebody with something, they take notice. They may not say they take notice, and you may not feel like they take notice, but trust me, if you help somebody with something and you need something down the line, and they need something down the line that's related to that, who do you think they're going to come to? They're probably going to come to you because you've already helped them with that thing. They already know that you get what they need. Okay. So it's, don't be afraid to help people. I know you want to get paid for your service and you should, but there is nothing wrong with helping people have a quick win, and showing them that you are exactly who they need in their life right now. because that's what that's all about. So build the trust, show off your expertise, give them a quick win. And not only that, the third reason why you want to get into communication with your tribe is data. Data. Okay. So when you are in conversation with your tribe, they are going to tell you things. They are going to tell you what their struggles are. They are going to tell you what their challenges are. They're going to tell you what stops them in their tracks. They're going to tell you the mindset issues they're having. They're going to tell you about their family, that doesn't support them, or whatever it may be. Guys, let me repeat that. All of that data is extremely valuable to you, because you can take that data and turn that around into a social media post, into a video that you do, and you are going to be speaking directly to your people. Okay? So you use what they say and you give it right back to them. It is the best way for them to really, truly understand that you are the person, because you're speaking their language now. They know that you understand. So you want to really pay attention to the words they use, the things they're saying to you. The third thing that I have here under communication and rapport is learning their specific needs. Now, we all have a client avatar and we know what their basic problems are, and those are what the majority of people tell us they need from us. Okay, but at the same time, each and every person is an individual with individual challenges. Okay, so it's really important to get into conversations with people so you can speak to specific challenges that a person has when you are communicating with them. So, and you wouldn't know that other than that. Like if you just sent somebody a link and said, oh, here, check this out, blah, 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 you're not going to know how to speak to them. And you're not going to know what it is that really sets them off, or gets them moving, or helps them to make a decision. You're not going to know that because you haven't taken the time to actually have a conversation. Okay. So, and I mentioned, giving them a quick win, super, super important. After you do all of these things, and guys, all of these things take time. Okay, so when you go into somebody's inbox, and I have this happen to me all the time, when you go into somebody's inbox and you've just connected with that person and you send them your link, don't expect a lot out of it, because you have not done your homework. You have not done your job as the business owner. You have not taken the time to really understand what they need, what they want, or if they even need what you have. I get people that send me social media links all the time. And my response to them is, did you even look at my profile? Because if you did, why would you send that to me? So, you really, really honestly do your homework, because if you do your homework, you will be able to get into more really good conversations that will actually close, because you're talking to the people that know that you know what they need. Okay, you've taken the time, you've made the effort, you've done your homework. Okay, so by the time you get to the conversation piece where you can convert them into a sale, you've already done all of those things. You don't need to spend time at that point trying to figure it out, because you're doing all of these things all along the way. Okay, so there you have it, guys. In today's market, if you are a solopreneur, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a small business, these things are even more vital. Okay, because if you do not take the time to do these things, you will be leaving money on the table each and every day. So, 3 elements that speed up the process from taking them from fans to clients are clarity, trust, and communication. And they all go together. They all go together. They must all be there. If you have clarity, but they don't trust you, they're not going to buy. If they trust you, but they're really not sure how you can help them because you don't have clarity, they're not gonna trust you. And if you don't get into communication with them, they don't know if you can help them. So all of these things really should be in place. Now, guys, honestly, if you want to really move your business this year, what I help clients with is to build an empire, build their dream, take it from where you are now, growing it into a sustainable business with sustainable leads coming in, and being able to present yourself online as a leader, as an authority, and get the visibility that you need in order to be seen as that expert in your field. That's what I help people with. If you want those things and you want to start seeing those clients rolling in the door because you're going to have it consistently, because you're showing up the way you need to show up, then I want to invite you to a conversation. So as I was saying, I have rolled out the Irresistible Entrepreneur just this week. This is the program that I have been waiting to roll out for so long, guys. And because it's the program that allows me to work one-on-one with you in a group setting. I get to actually help you personally with your business. It's not just, I'm just going to throw up some modules and you'll look at it. No, you get live help from me every single week. And this is what I love about how I'm able to help people right now. So it doesn't matter where you are. It's a rolling program. So it's not like you come in and we start you here and you go from there. No, you come in and you start where you are. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it, guys, because not everybody is at the same place. And I knew years ago that I didn't want to create a program that started somebody all in the baby steps of a business when they have already passed that. So that program has its place, absolutely. But this program has its place too, because you come in where you are. That's where I meet you. And I give you what you need in that place. Okay, so if you need help with understanding the social media pieces and how they work and what you need to do there, that's what you get help with. If you come in and you already got all of that mastered and you want to know how to build a team, that's where we start with you. So that is what I love about this program. And it doesn't, what one person's working on doesn't take away from what another one's working on in the program. And not only do you get me helping you, you get the group support. Guys, I'm not the only one with great ideas out there. When I get in a group setting and I hear what other people are saying, I was in a networking event yesterday, and I was just blown away by some of the advice some of the people were giving about social media. And they're not social media managers, they have businesses, but it was awesome. It was awesome. So everybody has great advice. Okay. I just help you get there. Help you put that into action and get everything systematized into a business, into a model that you can just keep going and going and going and build on. Okay. So if this is something that would interest you, let's just have a conversation. I am not about high pressure sales. I don't believe in them and I don't teach them. So if that's appealing to you, I definitely want to talk. So here is my link. If you would like to schedule a call with me, it's bit.ly/schedule a call with Lisa. Notice which letters are capitalized, schedule, call, and Lisa. It has to be typed in exactly like that. Or you can just send me a message and I will send you the link. But if you are serious about growing your business this year, if you really want to take it to the next level, position yourself properly as the expert in the industry, show up as a CEO, hire a team, let's talk, okay? Let's talk. It may not be for you, but it may be for you. But we won't know until we have that conversation. And so anyway, guys, I hope you will consider just having a conversation with me. If it's not right for you, that's fine. I have a Facebook group where we help you with all of this stuff too. But right now, I really am looking to get at least 8 people in this program. Um, I think it's an exciting place to be right now. We start off with a session just with me, just, to get to know each other and so we can figure out where you are, and we put a business plan together for you and we go from there. Okay? Because we don't know where to go until we have the plan in place. And so we will do all of that. And that makes me really excited because so many people, they go online and they just get lost in doing the day to day, and they don't really sit down and really map it all out. That's what we help you with. We help you map it all out, put it all together, and get on the road to growing your legacy, your dream, and the life that you envisioned when you started your business. So that is what I have for you today. I hope you will schedule a call with me. I'd love to talk to you. If not, that's fine too. It isn't for everybody, and that's fine, because you need to be ready to take the action that needs to be taken and do the work that needs to be done. And not everybody's ready for that, and that's okay. You need to be in the right place. That's what I have for you today, guys. The 3 elements to speed up the process: clarity, trust, and communication. And all of them are intertwined. You guys have a great day.